Hola everyone, Miss B here. Today I want to jump into profit spots, my passive trades, and I'm going to hold off on CASHFX because CASHFX is payday on Saturday, and I'll do an update on that on Monday. But today I really want to jump in a little more into profit spots and some of the things that materialized on Wednesday and what I found out since then. So stay tuned. Okay, so before we actually get into my account, I just want to stay on the login page here, or the pre-login page, and just remind you that the frequently asked questions are below. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a gray section, and that's the frequently asked question section. Now, I am not, again, going to share my link to this for this week. And I'm going to sit with it over the weekend and decide whether I want to start putting my link out there again. My biggest purpose here is not only to keep myself safe, but to keep all of you safe as best I can as well. But I have reached out to a few people have reached out to me. And with all of that information or research or information gathering, whatever you want to call it, it seems as though 7 hours for a withdrawal wasn't uncommon before. So I have to take people's word for it that are in the community and that have been enjoying this all along. Myself, I don't believe I've had one that's taken that long. 4 hours, definitely. But typically they're within the hour or just after the hour. So we have to remember that all the withdrawals with this platform are manual, so they could take longer on some days than others. And it does say in the frequently asked questions here that it can take anywhere from 1 hour to 36 hours. But again, I don't know. I just want to play it safe because there have been a few people talking about having issues with their withdrawals taking so long. And one person reached out to me and said they had trouble even logging in. One thing that I do whenever I go on a platform is I always bookmark that link, because I know that that first link that I used, someone referral link that I trusted, I know that that link is safe. So oftentimes in programs like this, we get scammers come out who produce a fake similar front end page to what we think might be profit spots, say, and that can direct us to another page, and before we know it, we've lost our deposits. So it's best just to stick with what you know is safe. So that's why whenever I get into a new program and I've registered, as soon as I've registered, I bookmark that page so that I know when I go in there next time, I'm getting a secured link. So as it says here, it could take 1 to 36 hours, but I don't know. I reacted on Wednesday for a reason, and usually when I react like that, I like to take that as at least a signpost, let's say. One that says, let's not be so cocky that this is working so well, and let's just be wise with what we invest, how much we invest, that we get our original investment out first and a little bit more, and then if we have still a good feeling, we can continue to reinvest. Of course, I'm not talking about myself because I have been making a killing on this, and I'm so happy that I stepped into this program when I did. It was almost, I think, 4 months ago, maybe even more. Let's see, August, September, October, November. Yeah, I'm almost 4 months. So I'm definitely, as you know, well into profit. But for those of you out there who got in a little later, it's always wise when we get into a program to not continually reinvest. I know some of you have reached out and said that's all you did from the beginning. And that's a scary tactic to use. Kind of greedy in a way too. Now let me just explain, because when we believe that a program is doing amazing and it's not going to scam out on us, that's a risky place to be. I've always approached these platforms that I go in with fun money, so I know if I lose it, I'm not going to be devastated. Secondly, I always try to do it strategically so I can get my investment back as quickly as possible, plus a little bit of extra fun money. And once I have that, then I start saying, okay, if I'm able to reinvest some of the profits that I've made, then that is definitely fun money that I'm playing with, so I have nothing to lose. Of course, you have to do what you feel is right for you. Always listen to your gut. My gut right now is telling me just to be a little more cautious with this one for a little longer and just make sure that everything is working as expected. You have to remember we can only withdraw 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Fridays, so I can't do a lot of testing. Of course, a platform will always let me reinvest and make it appear that it's working, and maybe that's the case. But I just, for this whole week, and maybe even more, I'm going to sit with it over the weekend and decide whether I want to share my links again. And some of you have reached out asking me for the link. Again, I'm trying to direct you to these videos just for you to make an educated decision. Hey, if you want to take the risk and jump in, I can't stop you. You're a big girl or a big boy, and that is definitely your decision. But all I can do is tell you that please try to get your investment or your deposit off first at minimum. Okay, so now we know where the frequently asked questions are. This is also a good place if you're newly into this and you have questions about this platform. There are some good information down here. The other thing that I want to mention too is oftentimes we can have problems logging into some of these platforms because different countries are implementing different regulations around crypto. So always keep that in mind. It's always good practice to use a VPN, not only for security, but also to not get kicked out of a program all of a sudden that you're in. What else do I want to talk about today? I think that was basically it. It was the fact that when I went back and after reaching out to a few people, doing more research and learning about the 1 to 36 hours for a withdrawal and that their manual, it made me realize, you know, this may have just been a normal thing that happens, and maybe I overreacted, but I feel like I need to give you guys all the information that I know, and then we can all each make a decision based on our own circumstances. Okay, so let's go ahead and log in and we'll see where I'm at today, and we'll do a reinvestment because of course it's Thursday evening at the time of recording this video, and then tomorrow I will definitely be withdrawing from the platform. And of course, if I have any problems, I'll be the first one to reach out to you guys to let you know that that is the case. Okay, so here we are in the back office of ProfitSpots, and it is Thursday evening, and I have $155 sitting here. It's been a busy day. Typically, I try to reinvest it as early as I can, but I'm not getting it to this until this evening. But that's okay. I still have an active bot. It's getting pretty close to 100%. It was a casino bot, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase a Forex bot. I just flip between the two of them, and I'll purchase that bot for $155 from my payout wallet and say buy. Excellent. So hopefully that one will become active before this one matures. It'll be pretty close. I'm getting a little too greedy, taking too much off the platform, it looks like. Okay, let's move on to my passive trades. You know, actually, now that we go over into my passive trades, I remember about a month ago we had the same sort of issues happening, actually worse issues with my passive trades, and the fact that when you went to their website it loaded an error page, and then other times when we loaded the website it wouldn't load correctly, and withdrawals were taking longer. There was major issues. I took down my links, I think it was for about 3 weeks. Things started working out again okay, and now they seem to be okay. So that might be the same situation with ProfitSpots, and I certainly hope it is, because it is a killer program. The returns that I get on this I don't get from my passive trades. Actually, the returns that I've been getting on this with referrals, I actually don't get on CASHFX. But I really believe in the owners of CASHFX. I believe that they can make a sustainable platform, and I believe it could go far longer than what ProfitSpots could go. But hey, who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. So let's jump into my passive trades and see what I can do there today, and we'll go from there. Okay, as you can see here, I have $20 in my balance. As you know, I've been reinvesting for the last couple of weeks. So I actively have $255 in the platform, earning me up to 1.25% daily. So let's go ahead and purchase a few more ad packs. And again, each ad pack is $5, so I'll be able to purchase 4. We'll do that from my wallet. Buy now. And I should get a little green message pop up saying that's gone through. Excellent. Okay everyone, that's pretty well it for today. I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving Day yesterday for all my friends and family in the States. And until next time, hasta luego. Have a blessed day everyone. Love you.